I think I exist. I'm like 90% sure I do. If so, greetings, it's wandering spirits. Hello, Pearl, Cherry, and Vi. Hopefully, you three are doing well. Welcome in. It has been a while. I believe it's been specifically 43 days since I hosted the Tomodachi stream. It's been a bit, but I know why it's been a bit, and it was for a good reason. I know that Jack and Ojin didn't feel drained, or they were so drained that even I didn't manifest. So, yet here I am now. I hope you three and anyone else who comes on by this Wednesday has a good one. Welcome to my home, by the way. This is Lavender Waters, an isolated little area where I can recoup and just stare at the lavender plants and the water and the many dead trees. There's also pens, which hi. Hopefully you three are doing well. But yeah, this is Lavender Waters. Hopefully you're, having a good Wednesday. I just want to wander around a bunch of different worlds, really. I didn't go through. The good Femby did actually go through. And, I appreciate it. I know my voice is, sadly the most masculine out of, Jack and Ojin. But it's still appreciated. It still feels nice hearing that, because our souls are all kind of one soul. It's complicated being variants of the, us all just being expressions of the same base. I digress. Let me show you who I am in the VR chat world. About who you want to be. That is true, and that is good advice. But let me... Is it this button? No, it's this one. I took the Hexy cat too hard in a way. I know Umbreon's more of like a candid, actually, maybe, because like fox. It's like fox and cat. But I think it fits. So I decided to be Umbreon. With like, yeah, cool little striped gloves and everything. And Doggy and Bunny, yeah, there's a lot that's like very in the evolutions. So yay. But yeah, just want to show that before. The avatar is very expressive of how I move my hands, which I think is silly. But yeah, let's travel and explore. Alright, ballads, cool, right? Yeah, I think they're neat. But yeah, I want to go see if there's like a proper Lavender Town or Mount Pyre or anything like that. I just want to go here because this is the thumbnail world. There is some Lavender Town stuff. I don't know what's good though. Yeah, there's these two. I guess we could just go to this one first. That's a murder mystery. I just kind of want to exist, though. Get more of a time every creature on our town from Heart Gold. Let's give it a whirl. Has long socks like that in Tomodachi. Oh, cool. Well, whatever fits it, you know? Whatever make it happy. That's what's important. You know, I'm not even plugging the stream on Discord just because. Oh. Hi, creepypasta. Jigglypuff's over there. Okay, it's the default Lavender Town music. That's gonna get old quick. I much prefer the music box version. Don't get me wrong. I still like Lavender Town, but it's like the OG song is a little tedious. Is there anything inside the shop? Oh, Gengars. I'm gonna steal this Gengar. Gengar. Gengar's coming with me. Can I go inside Pokemon Tower? Come on, Gengar, me and you. We're going on an adventure. Oh. Go beat up. Beat up. Why can't I beat them up? Okay, I can save Cuba. I can say Marowak, I mean. Marowak, I'm saving you. Some weird stuff happening in this version of Lavender Town. I feel like this is the murder mystery map, not the other one. But let's maybe if I just look at Pokemon. Oh no, my Mount Pyre. I want to check out if Mount Pyre exists. Maybe things took a weird route. Whoa. Weird route jingle. Mount Coronet. They have Mount Coronet, but not Mount Pyre. I mean, it's still Pokemon. I'll just go to it. I really wanted Mount Pyre from Hoenn. That's where a lot of ghost types hang out. This is looking just like it did in Legends Arceus, which is kind of cool. Oh, hey. That's cool. It's me. Despite everything. Did you say why you were here, by the way? Oh, you mean the other world? Like the Lavender? I said, yeah, I was there because it was, the thumbnail background. The Lavender Waters. While I was in Lavender Town, I just wanted something to feel ghostly and cozy. But sadly, that was not that. Oh, you mean on this channel? Oh, okay, you mean hacks, right? Well, I'm the type of burned out where I don't need to isolate, and I just wanted to just have a space to sort of just take a deep breath, because I'm stressed. I worry a lot, and Hex is a way for me to express myself despite my worry and anxiety and everything like that. I was having spirals last night. Pretty bad spirals. Spirals I haven't had for a long while. They're all intrusive thoughts. I know that they're not. I shouldn't believe them, but it doesn't change the fact that they're still difficult to hear and difficult to think. So I wasn't ready to do a quote unquote regular stream. I needed Hex. I needed someone, a way to express myself without having them spiral or crying or anything of that nature. And Hex is my way of doing that. We completely understand. Yeah, no, it's I had a good grasp on it, and I like to be optimistic, but at the same time, I feel, or Jack and Ojin feel. I mean, it's still me, no matter what. If I say me or I, it's still me or I. It's just, this is how I express myself. My soul's complicated, and there's many sides to it. It's all still one soul, but I'm able to portray myself and express myself differently through Jack, through Ojin, through Hex, through even some of my OCs, but more so Hex Jack or Jacqueline. That's still a bit of an eggshell I'm trying to figure out. Still, Jackie, Ojin, Hex. This is how I express myself, and Hex is a way I can express myself even when I'm at my lowest to still find some level of foundation. To put it simply, I know I try to be a good person, but sometimes the thoughts just constantly say in my head, I don't deserve anything. You aren't a good person. You made bad decisions before. You're going to make bad decisions again. You're going to fail again. You're going to do wrong things or morally gray things. And people are going to leave you. People are going to hate you. People will move on from you. That's the kind of thoughts that I know hypothetically aren't real, but some of them are. Like, I know no matter what I do in life, someone's going to hate me. Either if because I'm NB or a furry or whatever, or like if I was too immature in the past, or if I was whatever it is, people are going to hate. And it's a hard pill to swallow when I try very much to be a people pleaser. I search out and I try my best to help others feel better, because then in return it makes me feel like I have a purpose. And when I say that out loud, it makes me feel like a selfish piece of shit. But it is a lot of truth of why my psyche is the way it is. It's because I want to just help people. Because in return of helping people, I feel like I can keep going. And even though I might have been an asshole at times, or even if I fucked up or made bad decisions, I just want to keep going forward and do more harm than good, do more good than harm in this life. Because the last thing I want to do is do more harm than good. I want to do more good than harm. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it does feel better many, many times, and it's not self-desire, purpose in this world, or to want acceptance. Yeah, that's a good way of wording it. Is I I want to have I want to have purpose and I want to be accepted. But at the same time, some of the thoughts say I don't deserve it. Some of the thoughts say I don't deserve anything. Some of it says that I just got lucky and one day I won't have this. And that thought is terrifying because that's all I strive for. That soul fire, that passion that Jack and Ojin have is the passion to hear. I know it's silly to say, because I only see text on a screen, but I know that there's souls behind the text on the screen, and I just want to know that I can help bring a smile to those souls, help reignite a spark, help some way. Because if I can just make one soul better, if I can help that one soul, then it will validate my soul's own purpose and existence. But I don't do it for me. I don't care if I suffer. I don't care if I get hurt as long as I can help others. And that's the moral of the ramble, I guess, is that no matter how bad it gets, as long as I think I can help more than hinder, then I'm gonna keep going. I might have to check out every now and then, like I did. I had to check out for like 12 days, was it, when I stopped streaming. But yeah, you very much deserve them. That I appreciate the thought, but I don't know if I do. I don't feel like I do a lot of times. I don't deserve to be hurt over it. Well, I gladly will be. I would rather be hurt and helping people than not hurt and hindering people, if that makes sense. I like these statues. Sorry to get off topic, but I think these statues are really neat. To think Legends Arceus came out how long ago? I remember thoroughly enjoying it. I remember getting my ass beat by Volo and being happy about it. Just kidding. Early 2022. Yeah, that was something. That was a good time period for me, actually. I just got out of. Remember the last stream I did where I mentioned the being manipulated by that one person? That was late 2021. So early 2022 and like most of 2022 were pretty solid for me. Looking back, 2022 was pretty alright. 2023, though, is a year I wish I could pour gasoline on and burn. Thank you. I'm glad to. And I'm glad It's healing's weird because some things I think I'm healed from still come up and still hurt me so bad. But that is one thing where the soul scar has shrunken so small where I can talk about it without it hurting as much as it used to. Other soul scars they ebb and flow a bit. They grow, they get deeper, they sometimes cut and open up so much that it feels like my soul's on the verge of shattering. But it refuses. Not to be cheesy or cliche or referencing Undertale all the time, but genuinely, my soul refuses to be shattered. Even if the wound opens up, I will continue. We're very early to see you improving. Yeah, thank you. And you're right, it doesn't heal fully, but I can feel like the scar doesn't open up as bad. The trauma is soul scars, and they will most likely be with me for the rest of my life, but they're manageable, I think. Why is there a buff Pikachu? Okay, well. Pokemon channel. Pokemon apartment. Adopt a Pokemon. About to say, you think there would be more here. Refined search maybe too popular. Poke Park. Oh, I used to love Poke Park. Yeah, the cuts are healed and scarred. Yeah. The cuts are healed and scarred, but I can still taste your blood. Sorry. Stimming. You know, even us shattered souls have some stems. That's what Hex is, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. It just recreating the Wii scene, but with the... That is so cool. Together, then grab and pull them apart. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. That on purpose. Wow. Poke Park 2, Wonders Beyond. This is cool. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the game audio. Hold on. Music. Playing Poke Park. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. This is so cool. Ah, my childhood. Feather. Wow. Am I going out to the beach area? Well, I'm gonna turn down the volume slightly. Oh my gosh. Sprint and jump against the box to open it. Wow. We never got into Pokemon My House. One day we'll watch someone else play it just to see what it's like. Good to know. I have the first game physically. I need to get the second game. But I would love to live Let's Play it after, you know, the 500 other things I want to live Let's Play. Because, like, I like the demoing games thing I do, with, like, May I Stream and, like, Indie Game Night and whatnot. But it's like, I also want to give games a full Let's Play, too. Oh my gosh. This is so nostalgic for me. I'm sorry. I'm stimming so hard. No, what's this? Go to... Oh, yeah. Yes. I love how the menus and sound effects are all the same, too. Oh, the Samurott statue. I remember that. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking cool. Gave you a game you were already invested in. Yeah, I actually appreciate that. The Drifloom. That's a fast travel method in the game. I don't think that's Drifloon. Drifloon's a small one. I forget what the big one is, but that's fast travel. Well, at least Wii graphics don't really look too great on VR. Lol. But wow. The Whale Lord. I remember Whale Lord. And the legendaries. Trying to get up there. I would go through that cave. Yeah. Collectibles. Drifblim. Yeah, thank you, Drifblim. Wait, is this a live map? This is a live map. That's actually insane. How did they develop this? Oh my gosh. This is the coolest world. Oh my. I'm genuinely stimming over everything. Got a berry. That's a berry you can collect for like certain things. There we go. Oh, yummer. Wonder if I'm gonna give it to the Whale Lord. Whale Lord, over here. I have a berry. Uh-oh. Oh well. Hey, buddy. How's it hanging, Whale Lord? Hey, buddy. Good Whale Lord. And just got a kitty paddle back to shore quick. This is so cool. Good Femby. Thanks. You know, I'm mostly just soul shards, right? I don't get as flustered as Jack and Ojin. Hi, Driplim. Good creature. I love the ghosts. You're cool. Yeah. Alright, the house. You still deserve compliments. Well, I appreciate the gesture. Oh, hey. You're one of the captain Pokemon. Oh, sorry. Can I now? There you go. There you go. Good Samurott. You still got a little flustered. Well, I have some element of my soul. Not entirely, but like there's still bits and pieces. So that's why I said not as strong of a reaction, but I didn't say like no reaction. There's still a little. Yay, Barry. Alright, let's go this way. This I'm gonna actually just favorite under Jack's Worlds because I think that they would appreciate it. So, Star. Wait, is it PC or it is? Okay. It's a little Eeper. Still adorable. Plus, that's just what Cherry likes to do when it can. Fair, enough, and valid and real. Ooh, a diamond. Looks like a Chaos Emerald. I don't know. Otto's cooking thing. This is pretty freaking cool. Yoink. Got the stone. Is there an alternate route? Yeah, there is. Okay. Collected. Yay. tree. Oh wait, tree highlighted. I wonder if I can just... Oh right, you would tackle the trees and you get berries from it. I remember now. That's pretty cool. And that way it takes me over to the legendary. VR is such a cool thing. Hop, skip, and jump away. Yeah, jump up, don't be scared. Jump without a care. Jump up and your cares will soar away. Yippee. Thunder. Feel thunder. It's a background over here. I don't know. Invisible wall. Pretty cool. I almost got all those feather things. I think I'm just missing that one. Coin. That's Tornadoes. Alright, that's not a lion, but still. I forget the legendary weathermen. That's what I call them. That's what I called them growing up because I didn't remember their names. I just knew, oh, they're like weather creatures or weathermen. So I just called them the legendary weathermen. But now we have a legendary weather lass. Landorus, yeah, right. Tornadus, Thunderous, and Landorus. Okay. I forgot. Thank you. You know, I grew up on Pokemon, but I'm still, like, bad at some of their names. Let me just look up Ghosts. See what shows up. Ghost Hotel. That sounds like a vibe. Let's go check this out. Easy to remember with the Therian forms. Whoa, like see a bee. Therian. Alright, let's hope this world's pretty good. Welcome. Something is roaming around the place. You can't see it, but it will look for you. When it spots you, its attention grows. The more it notices you, the stronger its presence becomes. And are signs that its premise is growing. I don't know if I actually want that. I thought I could just chill. I kind of want to just like an aesthetic of this, but like not actually having something chase me. Ideally, I don't really want something chasing me. I just kind of want to have like a ghostly vibe, like the aesthetic. What was that notification? Why did I just get a notification? Why is Windows trying to get me to get device settings? Whatever. Technology is a pain sometimes, I swear. Ghost Town. Spooky hangouts. See, that's what I want. I want spooky hangouts. That's the vibe I'm aiming for. To talk about their lovely husband. Wow. Blue screen of death. Yippee. Welcome to Ghost Town. This world has recently been updated for the 2023 spook. Wow. Recently updated for 2023. That's not really accurate. Go into the big mouth, I assume? No. Okay. Up the stairway. Ooh. Pumpkins galore. Got some nice pens. Can't have a good world without pens, they say. I don't know who says that, but I hear they say. This is kind of cozy. Like a tavern. RSORG. Sog. Wow. That's awesome. The lore. I love the lore. I'm gonna go into the alien spaceship because I'm curious. Also, I thought of another world to hang out in. The what's the one town from Majora's Mask? It's like Clock Town or something. Yeah, you can hang out inside the UFO. That's cool. It's not very spooky themed, it's just more extraterrestrial themed. But it's cool that there's a UFO, I guess. Neat. Fix Tomodachi. Oh, that's cool. I should add more Miis to Peak Vibes, but I don't know what. Can't wait to see Peak Vibes again. Yippee. Yeah, I should do that again. I just really want to Clock Town. So there's 2 Clock Towns. Let's go for this one. Actually, there's several Clock Towns, but whatever. Let's just go to one. You know, it would not surprise me if they decide, like, oh, if the Ocarina of Time does really well, to do Majora's Mask. Hi, Moon. How's it going, old friend? That clock should not be moving that fast, but okay. The 2 fairies. Also, I found something cool. If I get like this again and I'm like burned out, but I wanna have excuse me, hex stuff, I with it, I figured out how to set up an alternate profile on OBS, so it's now as simple as like pressing a button to swap between Jack and Hex. So that's cool. Yay, I jumped over the fence. Oh, this is the end of the world. Check out Termina if you want to see more. Wow. That's kind of funny. They're just like, oops, sorry, end of the world. Sorry, I don't really know what to talk about right now. I'm just like generally stemming on like Nintendo music. Lol. Teehee smile. But I will say I genuinely appreciate you being here. Moonlight, I appreciate that. Hex is Moonlight. Hex and Lavender, Moonlight. I'm locking that in, by the way. If Hex appears presenting, they're Lavender. Because honestly, there's going to probably just be a merging of like OCs into one. Like Jack and Lynn will just become Jacqueline. Plomin and Ojin still just gonna be Ojin, because like Plojin doesn't sound good. So Ojin's still gonna be Ojin because I think Ojin can be very anything. Ojin can be mask, Ojin can be femme, Ojin can be androgynous. It literally just means fire, so Ojin's just staying as Ojin. Jack and Lynn will become Jacqueline and be okay being called Jack or Lynn. I will be called Hex or Lavender depending on how I present. If I'm androgynous, then Hex. If I'm femme-leaning, then Lavender. Very neutral on account of not normally being a name. That is true. That is very true. You know what's really interesting, though? I was meeting new people, and in the back of my brain, I just wanted to introduce myself as Ojin. Because I do that at, like, conventions or, like, furry hangouts and stuff like that. I'll just call myself Ojin. So, you know, it was just something that happened where it's just like, it's not a normal name, so it'll catch folks off guard. But how memorable is that? You know what I mean? It's like, alright, let's think. What's another... what's something that fits my vibe? Honestly, anything that's like midnight aesthetic. Let's look up just midnight. I mean, that's also Jack and Ojin, but whatever. Actually, wait, I have something funnier that also is my vibe. Can we go to a hot topic? Please and thank you. A hot topic bar. Hot topic eve. Oh. Part of me kind of wants to see what's up with the hot topic bar. But also I don't want it to be. Sometimes whenever there's a bar in VR, there's sometimes like inappropriate things on the walls. So let's just look at midnight. Midnight. Midnight Drive. I think we've been there. Midnight Rest. This seems like up my alley. Let's check it out. Going back to Stardust and Moonlight. Cherry's me and its past call each other that. Oh, that's adorable, actually. So real for that. I also love My Chaos, My Spirit. Obviously, I'm a little biased towards that one. I love My Chaos. Let's give it nighttime mode. No, this is where I want to be. Spooky. Oh, hey, look, my bedroom. This is where I go honk shoe. This vibe is pretty cool. I like how the music sounds like it's coming from this tree. Where's the music? Why is it? Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's a oh, that's cool. the skeleton makeup. That's cool, lo-fi girl. Neat. I actually got the whatchamacallit. I got like fingerless gloves for Hex. That is like a skeleton shape, right? I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna show it off, obviously, with TMG and stuff. What's this? Is this just Flappy Bird? It's just Flappy Bird, but with a helicopter. Wow. I might have to favor this world. Helicopter. Oh. We promise you. Wait, hold on. We gotta go, but we really appreciate our talk, and hope you have a good rest of your night, and we promise you deserve all the kindness and love you get. You've been doing a wonderful job. Well, I appreciate that, you three. Hope you have a good one, and thanks for being here. I'm still gonna go for a little. I don't know how long, though, because I don't know who's gonna be here. I think I put on that witch hat, right? There we go. I need a mirror. However, well, hey, it kind of worked. Let me like. There you go. That fits. I'm happy with that. Just pull boxing glove. You play punchies. Hello, Jacoshin. Well, I'm Hex, but not. Behold, your trusted tablet. That will be. This is interesting. That's cool. I get to throw it around. It's like I'm pretty open that I'm both Jack and Hex, but still. Let's see here. Midnight Rest. This I'm favoriting for sure. VIP room. Nope. This is cool. Wow. I'm very happy with my life now. Not 100%, but this was a good call. Talking about my feelings and just finding worlds to hang out in definitely helped a lot. I have no idea who checks VODs or anything, especially on this channel, but whoever's watching this in the future, hi, Hex, or Jack, or Ocean, or Jacojin. I want nothing more than to create some kind of positive influence out there, even when I'm at my lowest, which is what Hex, this channel, sort of represents. when I'm at my low, when I'm emotionally drained or physically or just not in the right headspace. This is a place where I can go to and be this exhausted self. Because that's the thing about life is it's not always like ice cream and snacks and sweet things. It can be pretty sour. It can be very difficult to manage. Yet regardless of that, I I keep going. I hope you all do too. Love walking straight into a wall. Very, very cool. Lots of folks just hanging out in this world. Oh, bar. Hell yeah. Candy. Oh. Funny story about these heart lollipops, actually. Whoever gets to watch the VOD, you get to see some secret lore here. I used to make these. I made a bunch of them for Valentine's Day one year in elementary school. And I ate like 3 of them and got a sugar high. It was really funny in hindsight. There's a picture of one of my yearbooks that has a picture of me holding 2 of these, one in each hand, with like a silly smile. Oh, I want to drink some. Oh, there we go. I don't think milk should look like that. That does not look like milk at all. That doesn't either. What is this stuff? What if I just want a glass of milk? That's not really. It's fine. Steam. Wow. Microwave. Cat. Wow. I don't know if I'd ever want a TV this close to my bed, but I would want a sky roof. Shower. For when you're, stinky. I thought I could turn off the lights. I thought it'd be funny to hide. Jump scare. Am I too tall? Okay, there we go. I like the VR chat pillows. Cute. Rubik's Cube. Yeah, I like this world. This is a pretty neat hangout. Spooky hangout. Spooky hangout for the folks. Alright. Well, let's just go to one other world before I call it. I got 2 worlds for myself now. Midnight Rest and Lavender Water. Actually, yeah. Wasn't there another world when I just looked at plain old Lavender? Let me look. World. Yeah, Lavender Loft. Let's check this out. Lofts sound pretty nice as well. Yeah, this is a vibe. Let's be cozy. That's a neat sign. Little rain. Wednesday, June 10th. That's probably copyrighted. So I'm gonna turn that off a little. Oh, that's cool. You can just hang out up top here. Yeah, sorry, whoever this artist is, I think you might be copyrighted, so that's why I'm just gonna turn you off. It's still very cozy aesthetic, though. A margarita. London. Big, like that's the what, Queen Bridge or whatever. Ice. I love the roofs so much. This is the kind of roof I need. These kind of things above my bed to just stare off at the stars and the rain. I would love so much in a future home. Wow. Lots of little cubbies and stuff. Wow, a hot tub in the bathroom? This is crazy. Holy smokes. I like how they just have a hot tub and then a regular shower. They don't even have like a bathtub, but they have a hot tub. Is insane. I also like the telephone booth just randomly in the loft, but cool. Still cool. That looks like a patio, but how do I... Can I get out there or no? Ah, nope, that's just a mirror. See, that looks like a patio. I love patios. I'd want to step out into said patio. Oh, that's cool. It closes the... Oh, that's cool. That's neat. You can, like, open and close it like that. Okay. That's really neat. Okay. Well, this one's pretty cool. It's not where I want to end stream, though. Let's go to Deltarune. Deltarune seems like a good place to end it. One last little thing of taking a few deep breaths and reaffirming that no matter what happens, I want to keep going. No matter what. I do feel the hopes and dreams. No, is this where the dark meets the light? It calls me to act or despair or to fight. It's giving me power, its shine burning bright. I'll get my freedom before morning light. I cross through the fields of the dark hopes and dreams, a world unfamiliar, nothing as it seems. Ashes to dust, all my memory fades. I can then be redeemed. Do 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 do. This makes me even want to like stim normal. Can I punch it to Castletown, please? I'm trying to press Castletown. There we go. That portal's wacky. Yeah, this is where I want to end. Yeah. How do I want my story to end? I can tell you right now. I want my story to end with the note that I left a good impact on people, that I helped people, that I was flawed, but I kept continuing to try my best to improve, to go, to be the best I could be, not shackled by what was, but aiming towards what will be, what can be, the infinite possibilities of the unwritten future. I want to write with my pen the future where we can have a very healthy and safe community where all who come, who are respectful, can live out their dreams and work towards their dreams. That's what I want for the future more than anything else. I want that so bad. I think it will help too once I move out, once I can fully embrace myself, experiment, figure out how I want to identify, and just march on. Once again, thank you for those who come to this VOD. Thank you, Pearl Cherry and Violet, for being here when you three were here. I won't give up. There will come a day where I fully embrace and love myself and not be so hard on myself. But until those days, I'm definitely going to be. That's just part of my... That's just part of my journey. Being hard on myself. Take care, everyone, and hopefully your night is good. May the spirits guide you to serenity. Take care, and good night.